You're watching That Hashtag Show with Kevin Conroy.
Guys, I'm here with the legendary Kevin Conroy. Kevin, how you doing?
Good to meet you.
Oh, God, that voice just melted me like butter.
That's the idea.
All this talk about all the sort of, Batman's really hit like a renaissance in the past 10 years or so. And people always choose who their favorite is. It always comes back to Kevin Conroy.
Seriously?
It sure does. Have you been on the internet before?
I've heard that there's a lot of appreciation for what I've done, which is amazing to me because I started doing it 22 years ago. And, you know, that was before the internet, and it was a completely anonymous job. No one knew what I was doing. And now I get stopped on the street, and people, you know, they recognize me, and they know who does the voice. And I say, how do you know who I am? I don't know who I am. You know what I mean?
This is getting really existential right now. Yeah, I mean, you've really been sort of the quintessential, the go-to Batman, the timeless Batman at this point.
It's been so cool to do this. When I started doing it, the only exposure to Batman I had was the Adam West series from the 60s, and that was not the way they were going to go at all. You know, it was before the whole Christopher Nolan and the renaissance of the Dark Knight ethos, you know, the noir kind of quality to it, which is what Bruce Timm was going for. And they had to explain that to me in the recording studio when I auditioned for it, what they were going for, because I hadn't really been exposed to that. So I just used my actor's imagination. I did a lot of theater work, was trained at Juilliard, I did a lot of classical work. So I just used my imagination to come up with a sound that, to me, sounded like the character that they were describing, having lost his parents as a child, living to avenge their deaths, never reconciling himself to that, devoting his life to justice. So I just came up with, I just went to the darkest, most painful place I could think of before I got the sound. And then this sound came out, and as I was doing it,
it's in my head. As
I was doing it, I could see them getting excited in the control room, and it was the sound they were looking for. But it was just a lucky combination of an actor making the right choice at the right time, given what they were telling me. I really had no background in it.
Well, you're right, but I mean, you also, we can hear Bruce Wayne in your regular voice when you talk.
Yeah.
That Bruce
is pretty much my voice, but they just, especially early on, they let me do a lot of almost a David Niven kind of quality. They had him a real playboy, a lot of irony, a lot of humor. There was a lot of color in the voice, a little more than in my voice. And they had me tone that down a little bit because the show got darker and darker and darker, and the darker the show got, the more jarring that was. So
do you realize you're a meme, by the way?
What's a meme?
You're an internet meme. Like, you're one of those pictures with words on it. When people are when they're say who's the Batman? Oh, I've been in this minute, and they show Christian Bale, I'm Batman, and then I'm Batman, and then it's just a picture of you, and it goes, nice try.
That's great.
Are you aware of that?
No.
You are a meme.
That's so cool.
Do you know what that takes to be a meme? You've gone viral in the, I don't want to say you've gone viral on
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Make me viral.
What did you think, quick question, and we don't have to throw shade on anybody, but what did you think when Christian Bale showed up with his Batman voice?
Christian Bale is such a great actor.
Sure is.
And he's incredible as Bruce Wayne. He's perfect.
Sure is. Yeah, he was great.
I think he got led astray a little bit in doing the voice.
He was really out of breath.
It sounded like he had laryngitis.
Hold on one second. Just give me a second.
He's such a great actor. He does everything so well. It was, actors need guidance. They need people to keep perspective for them, especially when you're on a film set. It's hard to have perspective of what's going on the other side of the camera all the time. And I wish someone had just told him, it sounds like you're out of breath.
Calm down.
It doesn't.
Can we get him an inhaler?
I don't think it sounded like what he thought it was sounding like.
Yeah.
I think he heard it differently.
Did they go through the dailies and they're like, sure.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know?
Because he's like an incredible actor. It should have been better.
How many times have you been Batman? Do you know?
Many times.
How many times have you been? Just like different instances, you were Batman
the animated series, Batman and Robin, the Justice League, Batman Beyond, and now the Arkham series.
Plus.
Oh, and then the movies like Mask of the Phantasm, Gotham Knight, Sub-Zero.
I did a little checking on IMDb. 38 million times you've been Batman.
No.
It's pretty close. It's
That's
pretty
impossible.
close. Kevin Conroy, guys, a legend, the Batman. You're my Batman.
I am your Batman.
Yes.
I'm happy to be your Batman.
Thank you so much.